Hi there, welcome to Grain TV. I'm Kevin McNew. It is Wednesday, April 5th. Let's take a look at Grain Edge's trading platform and see what the action was like today. Soybeans came into the morning break holding an 8-cent advance after weeks of intense selling. The opening bell saw only limited follow-through and the market quickly gave up the overnight gains. Going into the end of the session, grains were unable to extend the daily range. A late session wave of selling knocked beans and corn down to the day's midpoint. On the close, corn was up 1 3/4, soybeans were up 6 1/2, and Chicago wheat was up 2 3/4. Welcome back. Let's take a look at some of the news that was shaping the markets today. Let's start, first of all, with the situation down in Argentina. Weather there was certainly wet last week, 5 to 7 inches of rain in some key growing areas as they're getting ready to harvest soybeans. And as we look at the forecast going into the next few weeks, we see more rains on the horizon. According to two different weather models, it could be exceptionally wet or it could be only moderately wet. But, the European model, as we look at these two weather maps, the European model, which has been running fairly accurate here as of late, has a very, very wet tendency in their forecast with 3 to 5 inches of rain expected over the coming weeks, which could add to the flooding problem. So that was certainly enough probably today to get the market moving a little bit higher. We did trade as much as 10 higher at one point before closing only 6 higher. I'm not sure it's going to lead to a sharp recovery, but certainly it may be enough to change the bearish attitude, at least for the time being, after several weeks of onslaught selling. Other news out today, we had EIA ethanol data. That was not supportive for the ethanol complex. We saw production off 35,000 barrels per day. But the bad news was a massive build in stocks, up 448,000 barrels on the week, up to a record high 21.7 million barrels. So with corn prices inching up and ethanol prices likely to come under pressure from stocks that are exceptionally high or record high, you would think that that might spell some problems for corn demand as we get into the second half of the marketing year. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the soybean chart. We talked about this yesterday. I want to focus on it again today because we were able to support or stay above this support that was 935, 937 range set down on yesterday's trade, as well as going all the way back to August. So that certainly was somewhat supportive to see the market turn around a little bit, probably on the heels of this Argentina concern. It'll be interesting to see where we go from here. Will we break below that, or will this provide some support in the near term? So as always, take a look at those charts. Take a look at it on Grain Hedge's trading platform. You can get daily charts, weekly charts, 1 minute, 5 minute bars. We have a great platform to help you in your own trading situation. As always, go to grainedge.com, take a free demo of our trading platform and see what it's all about. Have a great day. We will talk to you on Thursday.